Hey everyone, Tony Winston here for Jazz Piano College. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play two arrangements out of this book, Christmas Jazz. And you might remember that I did some videos recently about fourth voicings. Talked about a book by Frank Mantooth, really writes the book on Quartal Harmony. He did the arrangements in this book, Frank Mantooth. And I'm going to play two of them for you. And I'm just kind of sight reading these, so cut me a break, will you? All right. First one's up on the Housetop, and I'm going to stop a little bit in the song and talk about it. So it says, "As in a Baptist church." So you got some big chords here. Next section, Boogie Woogie. Next section says strict tempo like a music box. And then back to our Boogie Woogie. That was good. What's that chord? E flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 11. So altered tension, nice way to end a jazz song. What were those chords over here? It was B flat, but it's going to A flat for the Boogie Woogie section. So after B flat, we need an E flat 7th. And he just played the top part of it here, see? But it is an E flat 7th with, you guessed it, altered tensions. We got the flat 13 and the sharp 9. All right, and it's one of these things you could think of it as a polychord. I would not call it a polychord. I would not call it an upper structure triad, but it could be both of those things. That's a B major chord right there over our E flat 7th with no 5th. So what's the relationship there? It's almost like that, the dominant. It's a half step above there. So in any key, you could get that chord. So look for the dominant note, go up a half step to a triad. Any inversion, it's a nice chord. Just play the top half of it if you want to, like Frank Mantooth did. Okay, the other one I'm going to do is "Oh Christmas Tree," just 2 pages. Let me just play the best part of it for you first. Yeah. And in the song, there's a kind of something that's very reminiscent of the Vince Guaraldi song, "Christmas Time Is Here," which is a song I should probably do this month. And I think I will do it, but not today. Oh, I'm not really into jazzing up Christmas all that much. I mean, I like the jazzy songs that are written for Christmas, like the Christmas song, "Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire," "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," "Winter Wonderland," "Let It Snow," "Santa Claus is Coming to Town." Those are all written like jazz standards, basically. They have nice chord progressions and 2-5-1s and all that kind of stuff. So those are great to jazz up. But when you take these traditional Christmas carols and jazz them up, I listened to them so much in a more traditional way as a kid that I just don't dig them jazzed up. But every once in a while, somebody does a good job with it. Of course, Frank Mantooth does a great job with this one. So you see he's moving this note around. It's all on F, but he's playing around with those that inner voice there. So let me do it again. Now this is very similar to drop 2. You know, if you were doing closed hands, something like that, and you drop the 2 down here, see, then you get that and usually end up with something like that. But this is nice how he managed to make it just 3 notes in each chord. Yeah, it has a neat sound. And here's the like the Charlie Brown song. It almost sounds like Christmas time is here. Let me do that part again. And of course, the sheet music to this is just down in the description. All you have to do is hit the link and then hit print. That's all there is to it. All right, now we get to the good part here. And, it's similar to this, except look what he does. It's so wild. Now, that last little part there is a thing I call constant structure. It's the exact same chords following the melody, and he has messed around with the melody a little bit too, so it's just one of those things that happens after you've had a drink or two. And you just say, yeah, that's it. All right, now here's some, that's kind of a C7th. That's where it's going. And that's also C7th, very altered, And then, I think that's constant structure too there, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, the exact same thing, just moved down a whole step. And then we've got some more constant structure. And, that's the so what chord, built on fourths with the third on top. And then... Yeah, very nice, Frank. If you're out there, good job, buddy. And the rest of the songs in this book are really great, too. So, it's available at fine bookstores everywhere and probably on Amazon. So go pick yourself up a copy. And thank you for supporting the channel, Tony Winston Jazz Piano College. I got a Patreon page. Put up a few videos recently that have been up on Patreon for a few months and just made them public to everybody. So enjoy those and consider supporting the channel through Patreon or PayPal if you just want to buy me a cup of coffee. As Jeremy C. told me, he says, why don't you put a PayPal link on there? And I got to say, I enjoy getting money every once in a while. So thank you very much, people. It keeps me going. It really does. I appreciate it.